Everyone online is telling you that you can build a cabin for $33,000. Most of them are lying to you. I spent the last few weeks digging through real 2026 build costs, talking to actual cabin builders, and pricing out materials, because I wanted to know, can you actually build a rustic cabin with a courtyard for 33 grand? Not a shed, not a glorified tent, an actual livable space with a private outdoor courtyard you can sit in with a coffee at sunrise. The answer is yes, but only if you know exactly what corners to cut and exactly which ones will get you in trouble. Stick around, because at the end, I'm going to show you the one mistake that turns a $33,000 cabin into a $60,000 cabin. And it's the mistake almost every first-time builder makes. Before we get into it, if you're even a little bit obsessed with off-grid living, tiny homes, or just want to watch me try not to lose my mind pouring a foundation, hit subscribe now. I'm building this thing start to finish and posting every step, and you do not want to miss the part where the budget almost falls apart. Okay, let's build a cabin. Why $33,000 is the honest number? Let's ground this in reality first, because YouTube is full of 10K cabin videos that conveniently forget to mention the land, the permits, or the fact that they did it in a state with basically no building codes. Here's what 2026 data actually shows. A full custom-built log cabin right now runs anywhere from $125 to $300 per square foot. That's materials and labor. Lumber prices are still elevated this year because of tariffs on softwood, so even a modest cabin can blow past six figures fast if you're not careful. But, and this is the part nobody tells you, a small, simple, DIY-heavy cabin under 500 square feet, built without a full bathroom hookup or grid utilities, can come in under $50,000. Some builders have done it for less than $30,000, assuming, of course, you're building somewhere with flexible zoning and you're doing all the physical labor yourself. So, here's our target. A roughly 350 to 400 square foot rustic cabin, wrapped around a small enclosed courtyard, built mostly with our own hands, using a stick frame or hybrid log accent design, instead of a full handcrafted log build. Because full log construction alone can run $400 a square foot, and that number alone would blow our entire budget on the shell. That's the honest math, not $33K mansion. A tight, smart, beautiful little retreat. The courtyard concept, why it actually saves money. Now here's the twist people don't expect. Adding a courtyard sounds like it should cost more. It doesn't, if you design it right. Instead of building one big rectangular cabin, we're building an L-shape or U-shape footprint that wraps around a small gravel or paver courtyard. Here's why that's smart. We're not paying to enclose that courtyard space. No roof, no walls, no insulation, no windows. It's just outside. But because it's tucked between two wings of the cabin, it feels like an extra room. You get the visual size and livability of a much bigger structure for a fraction of the enclosed square footage. This is the same trick expensive architects use on million-dollar homes. Courtyards create the feeling of space without the cost of space. We're just doing it on a cabin budget. The real budget breakdown. Let's get into the numbers. This is the part you're really here for, so I'm not going to hide anything. And one note before we start. Every number below assumes zero labor cost, because you're swinging the hammer yourself. The second you start hiring out labor, these numbers change fast. Site prep and foundation, roughly $5,000 to $8,000. This covers clearing a small building pad, leveling, and a simple pier or gravel pad foundation instead of a full poured concrete slab. A full foundation can run into the tens of thousands on its own, so we're using a pier and beam or helical pile system, which is cheaper and works great for a smaller structure. Framing and shell, roughly $9,000 to $11,000. This is where the log cabin kit math comes in. A kit alone runs $50 to $100 a square foot. At 400 square feet, a full kit could eat our entire budget. So instead, we're doing a standard stick frame structure with log or timber accents, real wood siding, a log-look porch post, timber lintels to get that rustic look without paying for a full log shell. Again, this number assumes you're framing it yourself. Roofing, roughly $3,000 to $4,500. Metal roofing, which is more expensive upfront than shingles, but will outlast this build by decades, and it matches the rustic aesthetic. Windows and doors, roughly $2,500 to $3,500. We're going smaller and fewer, but strategically placed, especially facing the courtyard, so light floods in from that private outdoor space. Interior finishing, roughly $4,000 to $6,000. Simple shiplap or plywood interior walls, a small loft sleeping area to maximize square footage, basic electrical if we're not going fully off-grid, and reclaimed or budget fixtures. Courtyard construction, roughly $1,500 to $2,500. Gravel or reclaimed paver flooring, a simple low wall or fence line to define the space, and maybe a fire pit ring. This is genuinely one of the cheapest parts of the whole build, which is exactly why it's such a smart design move. Utilities and off-grid systems, roughly $3,000 to $5,000. Depending on your site, this might mean a simple solar setup for lights and small appliances instead of a grid tie-in, and a composting toilet instead of a full septic system, which alone can cost thousands. Contingency fund, roughly $2,000. Every single build guide, every contractor, every experienced builder says the same thing. Something always goes over budget. Weather delays, a tool breaks, lumber prices spike mid-project. If you build a perfect number budget with zero cushion, you will not finish this cabin for that number, period. Add that up, and you're landing right around $30,000 to $35,000, which is exactly why $33,000 is a realistic, honest target, not a clickbait fantasy. The mistake that doubles your budget. Okay, remember what I promised at the start? Here's the mistake. The single biggest budget killer in small cabin builds isn't materials. It's not even labor. It's utility hookups and site access, meaning the cost of running power lines, water lines, or building a proper driveway to a remote piece of land. Builders routinely get blindsided by this because it doesn't feel like cabin cost. It feels like a separate expense. But grading a driveway, trenching for electrical, or drilling a well can add tens of thousands of dollars that have nothing to do with the actual structure. And it's not just utilities. Local permitting, impact fees, septic engineering, building permits can easily add another $3,000 to $10,000 or more if your county has strict building codes. That's why where you build matters just as much as how you build. This is exactly why we're leaning off-grid where we can. Solar instead of a grid tie-in, composting toilet instead of septic, rain catchment or a simple water tank instead of a well. Every one of those choices isn't just a rustic aesthetic decision. It's a budget survival decision. If you take one thing away from this video, take that. Price your site access, utilities, and local permitting requirements before you fall in love with a piece of land, or your $33,000 cabin becomes a $70,000 cabin before you've placed a single log. What you're actually giving up at this price. I want to be straight with you here, because I'm not going to be one of those channels that oversells this. At this budget, you are not getting a full bathroom with plumbing. In most cases, you're likely looking at a composting or outdoor solution. You're not getting central heating and air. You're looking at a wood stove or small space heater. You're not getting granite countertops or custom cabinetry. You're getting simple, honest, handmade finishes. And you're doing a lot of the labor yourself. The moment you start paying full contractor labor rates for everything, this budget disappears fast, because labor is often more than half the total cost of a build. But what you are getting is a real, solid, beautiful small structure with a private courtyard, built with your own hands, for less than most people spend on a used car. For a lot of people, chasing simple living, off-grid weekends, or a guest retreat, that trade is more than worth it. So, is a courtyard rustic cabin for $33,000 possible in 2026? Yes. Is it easy? No. Does it require you to make smart trade-offs instead of chasing every Pinterest photo you've saved? Absolutely. In the next video, I'm going to show you the actual foundation build, including the moment our site prep quote came in higher than expected, and how we fixed it without blowing the budget. That episode is honestly the one where things almost went sideways, so you really don't want to miss it. If this breakdown was helpful, hit subscribe. Drop a comment telling me what part of your dream cabin you'd cut first to hit a number like this, and I'll see you in the next one.